out. And if there's nothing, you have the market that's not been very kind, then you won't have as much to take out.
Yeah.
Now,
so is that part of your counseling with your clients is just kind of understanding retirement, because unfortunately there are people who really can't see the future, right? It's pretty much what they see in front of them right now. How hard is it in your position to reach those people?
I think I'm very effective because one thing I have them is because a lot of people, I mean, you don't think about it. When you're in 20s, you're not thinking about retiring. But I give them real-life examples of people that I know and, how they struggle in retirement. No names, but just general.
Yeah.
And then also I have them, people come in, I have them go to the Social Security website and pull a report to see what they will earn in Social Security, and I ask if they will be able to live off of that.
Okay.
And that brings it home. When they see that, it kind of makes my point, proves my point.
Yeah.
Then the other thing we do is debt. We get late in life, we get too much debt, college loans for children, buying things that you really aren't able to afford, and then you have to, pay it off, and the interest rate is 18%, and so you want to have your debt as low as possible when you get ready to retire.
Yeah. And this financial freedom, that's you're trying to set everybody up to have this financial freedom and wellness. So
exactly.
So essentially, you're able to kind of tailor people's existing circumstances. I can't speak. Their financial situations, and try to put them in a direction that they will be able to live at the quality of life that they want at retirement. That's essentially what your firm is able to do. Kind of take you from whatever stage that you're at and kind of direct you on what path you need to go.
Yes, and I work with clients. Some firms won't work with you if you don't have $250,000, and some if you don't have $1 million.
Okay.
I work with you if you have $250.
Okay.
It just to me, it doesn't matter. I just want you to start saving. So I work with, the range of people that have money that they want to try to invest. And then I guess the other thing we sometimes don't do is we don't get enough disability insurance.
Okay.
Most jobs offer it, so I would say take advantage of it if it's offered through your job, because it's nominal. You never know when you will need it.
Yeah. So that's good.
That would be my, just a few tips for women to think about retirement.
Okay. Let's talk about taxes, which I'm sure you are, so this time of the year, how much does your client load increase?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
During tax season, your client base, I'm sure, increases substantially.
Oh, yes.
The amount of
so I'm usually working about 6 days a week.
Okay.
I'm usually here till about at least 6 most nights. I have a lot of, clients that I see year-round, but, like you said, during tax season, it really increases. And I have a couple of part-time helpers also during tax season.
Okay. And what are some things that people should be looking out this year for when filing taxes? Are there mistakes or just kind of things that people need to be thinking about as they start or as they begin the filing process?
Yes. One thing for people there's been a few changes this year, and one of them is the Secure Act. For people, it used to be when you reach 70 and a half, you needed to start taking a required minimum distribution from your IRA accounts. Now, if you become 70 and a half on or after January 1st of this year, you don't have to start taking the money out till you're age 72. So that's a good thing for people that really don't need the money, but they just have to take it out just to, meet the law.
Yeah.
So they have extra time for that now.
Okay.
Another thing is the standard deduction has gone up this year.
Okay.
So a lot of people won't even be able to itemize because the standard deduction is so high. It's $12,400 for anyone under age 65. So you have the opportunity to reduce your taxable income by that $12,200.
Okay.
And if you're over age 65, the deduction is $13,850.
Yeah. Wow. That's pretty interesting, guys. You hear that? That's and it's a lot of people I know who unfortunately try to do their taxes, and I think they miss out on a lot of this good stuff that they don't have access to getting this information that's beneficial to them. There's a reason why they're quite frankly, they're professionals that do this, because you guys are privy to and kind of know what are the best things for each of your clients' situation.
Yes, and what I normally do too, if a client has a job that does not offer a retirement plan, I figure their taxes 4 or 5 different ways so they can see what the difference would be if they participated in an IRA.
Okay.
And there's a tax credit for contributing to an IRA if your income is under a certain amount.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
It's a win-win because you're reducing your taxable income plus you're getting a credit.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, I'm sure I just want to make sure if there are some listeners out there who have not yet started with filing taxes or they don't have, again, a CPA, and my understanding is there's a difference between being certified and not being certified. And if you're interested, Francina, are you taking clients still, or?
Yes, I am still accepting individual clients as well as business clients.
Okay.
And with the business clients, I like to, work with them all year, and individuals as well. So I don't just do the taxes.
Right.
I look at your situation, and I'm available to, if you plan on doing something that there may be a tax consequence, I'd rather you call me during the year instead of wait till the end of the year and then you have a big surprise.
Yeah.
Nobody
likes surprises.
Yes. So if you're thinking about selling the property or anything, I can tell you what the tax consequences would be. And so I guess that would be a different, that I'm available all year.
Okay. Well,
so it's not just during tax season.
Okay. So you guys, you hear that? So basically, again, I mentioned tax because just the time of the year that we're in. So if you do have some things that you don't have anybody, she's somebody that you can do if you're like right now. But essentially, it's best to work with her all year round so you can get the greatest amount of tax benefits, and also so she can make your whole financial portfolio just healthy in essence, right?
Yes.
But you want to get in contact with Francina. First of all, let me thank you for all the tips. I learned quite a bit, and I hope the listeners did, and I hope that they kind of tap into some of the advice that you've given. But if you're interested in contacting Mrs. Hollaway, I'm going to give you the information where she can be reached. Her office phone number is area code 941-925-10 1040. Again, it's 941-925-1040. She can also be located by email, Fran, Fran, the @ symbol, Hollaway, that's spelled HOLLAWAY, financial, FINANCIAL.com. And their website is www.hollawayfinancial.com. Her office is located in Sarasota. And as you heard, I think she is quality, and she will help you, I guess, get you going and make sure that by the time you get to tax season, you'll be all set, and also help you secure kind of a healthy retirement. Well, Francina, I want to thank you so much for taking time. And again, I know how busy you are. You're working 6 days a week. And if everybody's, not me, I'm not going to wait till the last minute. but I know you're quite busy. But I appreciate you sharing this free advice to the listeners. And I hope that your business continues to grow and thrive. And is there any you have any couple few words you want to say before you leave?
I was gonna. There's a woman named Michelle Singletary.
Okay.
And she has a column called The Color of Money, and she gives money advice every week. It's in the Sarasota Tribune on Wednesdays, and she has written some great books about your path to financial peace and freedom. One of them is a 21-day financial fast. That's the name of it.
Okay.
And the other one is Spend Well and Live Rich. And I think those are two good resources for anyone who's just wanting to start trying to figure out how to save money.
Perfect. Well, again, thank you so much. What was the name of that column again?
The Color of Money.
The Color of Money. So, guys,
Michelle Singletary.
Thank you for that. I'm going to actually be looking at that myself. Again, thank you for taking time to talk with us. Thank you guys for tuning in with us again as we bring you a bigger, better, and more, I think, effective brand of the Peak Powerhouse Show. That's our time for today. We'll catch up with you next week. In the meantime, you guys continue to stay healthy and empower yourself and the community around you. Bye-bye. Take care.